Respected scholars, honorable guests, and my dear brothers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today I do not stand before you to deliver an ordinary speech. I stand here to speak about a reality that weighs heavily on the conscience of humanity. The long suffocating night of oppression that has descended upon the Muslim world. From Palestine to Kashmir, from Syria to Yemen, from the prisons of occupied lands to the silence of abandoned nations. The Muslim Ummah is living through a night where justice seems distant and mercy appears forgotten. Children sleep under the shadow of pumps. Mothers bury their hopes with their sons. And entire nations wake each day, unsure whether they will survive until the sunset. This is not merely political tragedy. This is a moral crisis that demands reflection. Allah reminds us in the Quran, إِن يَمْسَسْكُمْ قَرْحٌ فَقَدْ مَسَّ الْقَوْمَ قَرْحٌ مِثْلُهُ. And these days, we alternate among the people. History rises and falls. Nations ascend and decline. But decline never comes without reasons. The darkness surrounding the Muslim world today is not only imposed from outside, it has grown from within. When faith wakens, when unity collapses, and when conscience falls asleep, oppression finds its opportunity. The Prophet, peace be upon him, warned us of this very moment when he said that, يُوشِكُ الْأُمَمُ أَن تَدَاعَ عَلَيْكُمْ كَمَا تَدَاعَ الْأَكَلَةُ إِلَى قَصْعَتِهَا. A time would come when nations would gather against the Muslims as people gather around a dish of food. When the companions asked whether this would be due to small numbers, Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, replied that the Ummah would be large in number but weak, like the foam of the sea. This night of oppression has been prolonged because the Ummah lost its sense of responsibility. Supplications are raised, but reform is delayed. The Quran is recited beautifully, yet its commands are ignored. Allah clearly asks in the Quran, and what's the matter? What's the issue with you that you do not stand for the cause of Allah and for the oppressed among men, women, and children? This question echoes today unanswered in the silence of the Muslim world. Dear listeners, oppression trims. When the oppressed abandon truth, unity, and sacrifice, Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, said that when Muslims become consumed by world's comfort and abandon struggle for justice, Allah allows the humiliation to descend upon them. A humiliation that remains until they return to their faith with sincerity. Yet, my brothers, Islam is not a religion of despair. Darkness does not define our destiny. Allah declares in the Quran, indeed, with the hardship comes ease. No night, no matter how long, has even prevented the arrival of dawn. But dawn does not come to those who sleep. It comes to those who rise. Allah has made one condition clear and unchanging. Indeed, Allah does not change the condition of people until they change what's within themselves. So, my brothers, this night of oppression will end when the Muslim returns to honesty in trade, justice in leadership, sincerity in worship, and courage in standing for truth. It will end when the youth are connected to the Quran, not only by recitation, but by obedience. When knowledge replaces ignorance, and when faith becomes visible in character, not just words. So finally, I pray to Allah that awaken our hearts and may He allow us to witness the dawn of justice, dignity, and honor for the Muslim Ummah once again. Thanks so much.